morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody is happy, awake, and feeling blessed on this fine freaking Monday.
So is all over, so they've already run, and we all fall down in the clouds that blot out the sun.
I know, my face is shit popping. Yes, it is, and it's because I washed my face and got a facial. Yes, y'all. So we are continuing with the Outwitting the Devil book. I'm going to read about a page and a half of this book. Yeah, so 4 paragraphs. So it's like a page and a half, whatever. So I'm so excited. I know I didn't go today. We're going to get it started with this before we even play our root chakra bowl. And we're playing this bowl mainly because let's just start our Monday off right. Let's start with a grounding technique. Let's really vibe and ground ourselves to get started with the week, and just feel at peace and in tune with ourselves, right? So we are going to get started reading. All right, so we're going to get started with this reading. If you undertake this job, you should interview not only the few who have succeeded, but the many who have failed. You should carefully analyze many thousands of people who have been classed as failures, and I mean by the term failures, men and women who come to the closing chapter of this disappointment because they did not attain the goal which they had set their hearts upon achieving. As inconsistent as it may seem, you will learn more about how to succeed from failures than you will from the so-called success. They will teach you what not to do. Along toward the end of labor is if you carry it through successfully, you will make a discovery which may be a great surprise to you. You will discover that the cause of success is not something separate and apart from the man, that it is a force so intangible in nature that the majority of men never recognize. Okay, y'all, so we moved from outside to inside the house, which might be properly called the other self. Noteworthy is the fact that this other self seldom exerts its influence or makes itself known, expecting at times of unusual emergency. When men are forced through adversity and temporary defeat to change their habits and to think their way out of difficulty. My experience has taught me that a man is never quite so near success as when that which he calls failure has overtaken him. For it is on occasions of this sort that he is forced to think. If he thinks accurately and with persistence, he discovers that so-called failure usually is nothing more than a signal to rearm himself with a new plan or purpose. Most real failures are due to limitations which men set up in their own minds. If they had the courage to go one step further, they would discover their error. Most real failures are due to limitations which men set up in their own minds. Which is facts. You are the only person responsible for why you cannot reach those goals that you're hoping to reach, right? You're the only person. So in your mind, if you're like, oh, I can only go, good morning, Tiff. In your mind, if you're only like, I can only do so much before I quit, then you've already lost half the battle, because half the battle is mentally preparing for you to fail. You have to fail in order to succeed. And if you're already placing limitations on yourself, then what makes you think that somebody else is going to give you an opportunity if you've already cut yourself short? Like, you have to think your way out of bad situations. You have to think your way and just not change the goal, but change how you're going about it. Maybe there is an easier or a different route that you didn't see. So you might want to sit back down and go right back to the drawing board and try again. But if you just be like, oh, this is not for me, I'm going to quit, then you've already failed. A negative mindset and self-doubt can be the primary obstacle to success. With the current economic downturn, far too many people who have all their life done everything right are now for the first time facing severe economic adversity. The greatest barrier to their recovery is their own fear and self-doubt instilled by their recent experience. Have you allowed the current economic downturn to overtake you? Have self-doubt and self-sabotage held you back from reaching your dreams? Are you your own worst enemy? And think In Grow Rich, Hill told the story of R.U. Darby, a gold prospector, frustrated when a rich vein of gold apparently ran out. Darby sold his gold chain for a pittance to the town junkman. The junkman bought it in the right expert advisor and found that Darby would have rediscovered the vein had he moved his digging by a mere 3 feet. Had Darby persevered, he would have made his fortune. But he gave up and abandoned his dream when he was only 3 feet from gold. Rather than being crushed by his error, Darby learned from his experience and went on to build an insurance empire. Will you abandon your quest just before reaching great success when you are only 3 feet from gold? You can read that how many times today icons preserve through difficult situations in the book 3 Feet from Gold. And that is where we're going to stop right there before we get into playing this bowl. Let me re-show you. We're going to be playing the root chakra bowl this morning, mainly because it is a Monday and we just really need to ground ourselves and prepare for the week, whether that is preparing ourselves for ups and downs, mentally preparing, whether you're in school and you're just trying to force yourself to go to class like me, so on and so forth. I really think that this is a great way to tune in with yourself, tune in with your body, and continue to remain focused. Okay, now if you want this book, I definitely got it off of Amazon, and it was recommended to me by some people in my trading group. And what today is just about: are you going to give up on your dream because you can't, like, you just seem to hit a wall over and over again, or are you going to find a way to push through and break down that barrier, go around that barrier, get through that barrier, right? So that is just for today, because I know a lot of us took a hit with the coronavirus and not being able to work and staying at home with our children, and a lot of us had to find ways to persevere. Now, are you going to give up, or are you going to keep going on whatever dream or whatever goal you desire? What are you going to do? I don't give up. I don't care how hard it is. I don't give up. I might take a step back to reevaluate, but I will not give up. All right? So with that being said, let's take about 4 to 5 deep breaths, and let's get this thing started. All right, y'all, here we go. Ooh. I love the way deep breathing makes me feel. Like, I just love it. It's like you can feel your lungs and everything expanding. Okay. catch you guys tomorrow morning. Cross our fingers. I should catch you guys tomorrow morning with some more reading and meditation for us. I hope you guys have an absolute amazing day. You deserve that. You deserve to go through your day feeling full of life and feeling like you can conquer absolutely anything you set your mind out to. Please do not give up. Please persevere through every single obstacle facing you. You got this. Push through and know that there are a team of people who are behind you, whether you see it or not. Go and push yourself and strive for every single goal. Hey, it's the last quarter of the year, and let's just really put forth our best effort to continue to stay consistent with ourselves, continue to persevere, and continue to be mindful and understand that there are going to be hardships in whatever opportunity that you are trying to pursue. And as long as you continue to be positive and meditate and understand that nothing worth having comes easy, you will reach and attain every single goal. So have an amazing Monday, and I will catch you guys in our next video, or in my next video with him in it. All right? Good morning. Have a great day.